Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the latest and greatest from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Now, today's no different. Today, we're back to talk about Falynn Guobadia. Well, technically now Falynn Pina, so I need to call her by her correct name. Falynn Pina, and the news that has come out, and it's going viral. Falynn is pregnant again, and a lot of people have been messaging me. I've actually received a lot of backlash for her pregnancy announcement, which I don't understand, but we're going to get into that. Before we do, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, hit the intro.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so you know that I did the interview that went everywhere. I mean, it went crazy with, at the time, Falynn Guobadia, who reintroduced herself as Falynn Pina. When I did the interview with her, I flew to Atlanta, we had a sit down, and it was a great conversation. Falynn opened up about the fact that her husband, you know, and her, they were parting ways. Obviously, we knew at the time that Simon Guobadia was now in a relationship with Porsha Williams, who was, you know, technically a castmate of Falynns, even though Falynn wasn't a full-time Peach holder. They were on the show together. It just, the whole thing was interesting and everybody was talking about it. Now, when I sat down with her, none of the information was out about her being allegedly pregnant at the time, about, you know, her being in a relationship with anyone. That didn't come out until after the trailer came out. So that wasn't even a question that would have been there for me to ask. It also wasn't the reason that I went there. I went there to talk to Falynn about what her thoughts were on why her marriage was broken up, what she wanted to do moving forward, what her thoughts were on Porsha, which she didn't say anything bad, so I have to give it to her because she easily could have, and how all of this came to be. Now, again, after the interview came out, we released a trailer, and the trailer was out for about 1 week before the actual interview. After we released the trailer, Simon Guobadia did put out a statement, and it said this. Let's start with why I filed for divorce. Let's start with who she cheated with and is currently pregnant by, and pretty much living in a home that I paid for. He then added his Instagram handle saying it's Jalen Banks, at it's Jalen Banks, and let us know this is how you get your generosity twisted. Let's get started there. Now, again, I can't say this enough. This post came out after we released the trailer. I had so many fans of the Real Housewives of Atlanta and subscribers to my channel, my community on YouTube. So many people were asking me, Adam, why didn't you ask about the pregnancy rumor? It wasn't a rumor at the time. It was never talked about. It wasn't mentioned. So what would I have brought up in that moment, not ever hearing that? Would I have just been like, so Falynn, you know, you look like you're not pregnant at all, but are you pregnant? That would have made no sense. It would have come out of left field. And honestly, I'm kind of sick of answering for it. Yesterday, I did a post after I received probably well over 50 comments and messages of people being like, oh, how do you feel about this now, Adam? How do you feel about being, you know, used by Falynn, who's a liar, and this and that? And, you know, what are your thoughts? I don't have thoughts on it. Honestly, this is a person who still was very married. She was moving on with her life. And I wish her the best. I'm sending her positive vibes. I'm not going to send a pregnant woman any negativity because that is, one, not healthy for a pregnant person. And two, it really wasn't any of my business because that's not what I went there to do. So I just want to reiterate that a million times. If you guys have something that, you know, you want to address with me, it doesn't necessarily make sense. I'm not the person to address it with. And to be honest with you, Falynn has already addressed all of this on her YouTube channel, Falynn Pina. This is what Falynn said. Jalen and I are expecting, yay, we're adding another little one, right? Little baby to the crazy bunch. Yay. Now, Jalen did point out this is his first baby. And then Falynn commented after and said, yes, you know, it's Jalen's first baby, so welcome aboard. And she also said, we are so happy to have you, meaning her and her boys already. Now, I'm sure that she wants to have a baby girl to add to the mix because she already does have 3 boys, right? But at the end of the day, a baby is a blessing in itself. So whatever she gets, whether it's a boy or a girl, I'm sure she'll be happy with. If you guys didn't catch the video, you can find it on the Shade Room, or again, you can find it on her YouTube channel, where she explains everything. And she's also giving you an inside look to her life, what she loves to do, how she loves to paint, her life with Jalen, and what everything looks like for her moving forward. Apparently, it's already been a big hit. I've seen a lot of comments on it and people are loving it. And some people are even suggesting to her, you should have your own reality show. This is how I'm going to end this. Falynn, I am sending you all of the love and positive vibes to you and Jalen and your baby. Porsha and Simon, they have moved on. They're flying everywhere. They're engaged. They were engaged right out of the gate. So I'm sending them all the positive vibes as well. I have no dog in this fight. Honestly, if everybody's happy and they're in a healthy place, that means that they can do more good in the world. So that's where I would want people to be. There's so much going on in this world right now that's so unfortunate. It's really tragic and it's awful. This is not big news. At least in my eyes, it's not big news. For them as a family, it's big news. For Porsha and Simon, when they get married, that's their own big news. But for me, us, this community, all of you guys, the Bravo lovers, I don't find it to be that huge. So with that and moving forward, I'm just curious what your thoughts are, and not about me, but about this pregnancy. How are you guys feeling about the news that broke? Even though I said it's not big news, it's still, was mentioned on Reality Blurb and the Shade Room. And how are you guys feeling about Falyn's YouTube channel? Yesterday, when I mentioned this in my Instagram on my story, I had a conversation with Falynn and she even cleared up a few things to me. So that is what I'm sitting with. And it was a good conversation and it made a lot of sense. I'm not going to share my private conversation, but I do want to say that we did talk about it and it all made sense after she broke it down for me. Guys, go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget, today we are going live to talk about the Real Housewives of New York City with Derek Z. Derek Z is also a host of his own NBC show. He talks about celebrity gossip all the time. I think that's going to be a great conversation. That will be at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're also dropping another few videos throughout the day. The cancellation of the Real Housewives of Dallas, what's going on behind the scenes with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, a little bit about Orange County, and we'll talk about that too. But since everyone was asking me, I had to drop this video. So here you go. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Guys, I'm sending you all of the love and positivity. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.